Subscribe to Simper BK Reactions.
I will say, I think the officers made a bad call. Simper BK Reactions family, what's good? We back again with another one. Hey yo, if you are a returning subscriber, if you're a returning supporter, I say it all the time, and if I say it all the time, I must mean it, right? I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I ask you to keep supporting, keep sharing, and especially for you returning people, like, comment, share, subscribe. Yo, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Simper BK Reactions. Yo, this is the YouTube family. This is the hottest It's not. It's real little. It's all right, but I'm building it up. It's all good, right? Rome wasn't built in one day, you know. Everybody started somewhere. So yo, if you're new here, welcome. Trust me, you're in for a treat. You gotta check out some other videos. And if you get all the way through this, I don't care if you like it or not. Go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, don't come back. I'm joking. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I told you you're in for a treat. All right, yo, today, ladies and gentlemen, all of my viewers, we are in Harris County for sure. I don't know if it's Houston in particular, but it's Harris County. This is in the news right now. You know what I'm saying? I will say, right, like I always do, before we get into the video and my reaction, I will say, I think the officers made a bad call. I'm not bashing them, right? Because like I always say, this is not a cop bashing channel. I used to be a police officer myself, you know, local and federal. Shout out to Southwest Atlanta. Shout out to Southwest Atlanta. This is the Marine Corps. Knife hand to love. Southwest Atlanta. I was a police officer in Atlanta, right? And I was also a federal police officer. I'm not bashing cops, but I think these police officers made a very bad call, and it could have ended in a very bad way, right? It could have ended. Yeah, that's right. Hey, yo, look, before we get into that, we're going to get into this. Yo, don't go out anymore in these streets looking like a bum, all right? I know if you got a significant other, their birthday coming up, we got what? Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up. You got to make sure you're right, man. You ain't got to spend a car note, a mortgage payment, you know what I mean, or a MacBook payment to get no clothes. I always thought that was, I thought it was stupid. The amount of money that these name brand clothes people is charging, yo, it's ridiculous. Hey, yo, if you want something that look good, some good quality, have you looking good out in these streets, check this out. Simper BK Reactions family, watch. This is all you got to do right here. Boom. SimperBKClothing.com. You go over this website here, look at that. Brooklyn, what's good? I'm telling you, listen, you're going to find something on this website that you like, something for yourself, something for a family member, a loved one, probably even for somebody you don't even like. But yo, go over to SimperBKClothing.com. I got a promo code as well, SimperBK Reactions. Use that promo code at checkout to get a percentage off. SimperBKClothing.com. All right, yo, let's get into it. Like I said, it's out of Harris County. Not sure if it's specifically Houston. Let's get into it.
Houston police officers couldn't catch up with a suspect on the run, so they jumped into an Uber to chase him down. Matt Doherty reports.
Earlier this month, Anthony Baines began his work night as usual.
Head to your pickup at 14 Willow and Drive.
The Uber driver got behind his wheel at 8 o'clock, as he's done on most weekend nights for the past 2 years. At 12:30 a.m., he found himself in the Heights at a stop sign. He'd soon be driving the trip he'll never forget.
I thought that was the fastest guy I ever seen in my life. All right, that was the fastest guy I ever seen in my life. He wasn't playing.
The man running without a shirt and shoes was being chased by 2 Houston police officers.
I just did what I was told.
Hey, give me a ride over there, please.
The officer shouts for her partner to jump in the back seat.
Which way did he go? Over there. Go that way.
I just was on adrenaline. I didn't know what was going on. I just was doing what I was told and just trying to be as helpful as possible.
Houston police tell us the officers were chasing a suspect who had just threatened to kill a woman at a pool at an apartment complex. The officers had the man detained at first, but he broke away, leading to a foot chase. When the officers couldn't catch him, they found Anthony at the stop sign.
I just felt like it was my responsibility to just help in any way I could. This is what I did when I was in the Army, and I guess, you know, I had a privilege to serve as well as a civilian. So,
I mean, you want people to help, right? I mean, sometimes you have to help.
KHOU 11 crime and safety expert Tom Nixon is a former HPD officer.
Cool. Go that way.
He says what the officers did is not a violation of the department's policy.
In this case, you know, if they're just chasing a guy on foot and he doesn't have a weapon and they just need to catch up to him, it's highly unlikely that the citizen is going to be in danger helping the officers.
In less than 3 minutes, Anthony's trip with the officers was finished. If you were wondering, they did not pay the fare.
I know it's help from doing. No 5-star. No 5-star review, no thumbs up, nothing that. So
all right, something, if you watch my channel before, you know I don't take notes. It's straight up freestyle. Something that we are going to get into first, right? The person, the white Usain Bolt or the Hispanic Usain Bolt that we saw running, the white or Hispanic Asafa Paulo, right? That we saw running that was, they didn't have any shoes on, had just threatened to kill a woman. Normally when people threaten to kill someone, right, when they threaten, we all can, I think logical people would think there's going to be a weapon involved, right? So before I get to my reaction, let's put a pin in that right there, right? Threatened to kill a woman. The first thing wrong with this video was the Uber driver in the army, right? Simplified all my Marines out there. Look, we all make mistakes, Uber driver, you know. We all can't be the best. Everybody can't be Marines. Sometimes you just got to come in second and join the army. I'm just joking. Thank you for your service, Uber driver. All right, I'm going to get right into it. Whoever that retired, and obviously we know it was Houston now, right? Whoever that retired Houston officer was, I totally disagree with him, right? Because, all right, let's not even get into the suspect having a weapon or whatever like that, right? My first question is, well, if they saw the Uber driver, why didn't they just take his car? They could have commandeered his vehicle. They could have took his vehicle, right? Because I was going to say our job. I'm no longer in law enforcement, but law enforcement's job is to keep citizens safe. Why are you dragging this totally innocent civilian into a law enforcement situation that you never know what direction it could go in? The retired officer is trying to make it, because the outcome was good and it was safe, trying to make it seem like there wasn't a potential for this shit to be deadly, right? Why not just take his vehicle? I'm not even going to crack jokes about how the two of them was never in it. This dude just dusted them. The only foot chase I ever lost, well, it was only one, but I never even got out the car, right? The dude took off on me. I took his ID. I thought I was cool. I thought I had it like that on Campbellton Road. Shout out to Southwest Atlanta. I thought I had it like that. He handed me his ID. He's standing by the driver's side door. I'm running it. It give that old, if anybody worked for APD, you know that sound, somebody got a warrant. Then I told him, I said, hey, step around to the passenger side. He stepped around to the passenger side. I was getting ready to get out. He ran. I don't really count that as a loss, whatever. But everybody loses foot chases, right? But they were clearly never in it, whatever. All right, so like I said before, let's just say, boom, let's take the weapon factor out of it. You got this Uber driver, this innocent civilian. You got him driving around, looking for the suspect, and then he get into a fatal car accident, and the Uber driver dies. Who do you think the family is gonna sue the shit out of, right? They're gonna sue the two individual officers, right? Then they're gonna sue the entire police department, and guess who else? They're gonna sue the city of Houston, right? Because you put their family member in the situation the family member had no business being in. All right, boom, car accident, right? These are all things that, you know, should have been thought about before hey, we're gonna use this dude to chauffeur us, you know, because we lost the race to get the suspect, right? All right, the suspect's running, boom, y'all take off. Now, y'all use the Uber driver. The Uber driver gets you to the spot, maybe 100 yards from the suspect. The suspect starts opening fire, shoots and kills the Uber driver. They didn't say if they did a pat down on the person they were dealing with. They didn't say that. So I'm just assuming, right? But nevertheless, right? What if the pat down wasn't good? What if this dude takes off and does have a gun on him, right? You know how some of these people hide weapons in their crotches? I've seen it. So the Uber driver pull up 100, 200 yards from where the police officer need to be. He opened fire and killed the Uber driver. So personally, I'm not bashing. Like I said, I'm not bashing these cops. This ain't a cop bashing channel, but this was a terrible call. This was a terrible call. People, even the Uber driver, you know, it doesn't surprise me. He's in the army. He was in the army. I'm joking. But even he's making light of the situation, right? If I was him, I'd have been like, nah, hell no, I'm not taking y'all nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If they try to enforce some kind of authority, I just know one thing I know for sure, I wouldn't be driving them anywhere. right? With or without my experience, especially with my knowledge about law enforcement, because I was a cop, I'm not driving y'all nowhere. Because again, this shit could spiral out of control. And what starts, this is a perfect example of how you could show up to a 911 call about a dispute, a verbal dispute, and next thing you know, you got your gun drawn. Shit escalates like that, man. You never know what could happen, right? That's why I think law enforcement and, you know, military is some of the most dangerous jobs, because the shit could just, something can start off down here and within a minute, that shit it's at 100. So who knows what could have happened while they telling, you know, they having this dude drive him around. Yeah, it was a terrible call. They need to, you know, give some sort of commendation for this Uber driver, right? Because he for sure put his life on the line. And he didn't even know it, because he here smiling and cheesing in the interview. And everybody think this shit is sweet. But, you know, I would recommend to those police officers, get your cardio up. I'm just joking, because y'all in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I know, shout out to Eli. Shout out to Eli. He out there in our HPD. Eli was in Zone 6 APD. He's out there. Y'all got to get y'all cardio up. So again, we're going to leave that one right there. This was a terrible call by these police officers. They put that man in jeopardy. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. And before you go, like I said, check out this website right here. All right, semperbkclothing.com. Go over there. Some very reasonably priced items, some stuff that look good. I got hats, shirts, t-shirts, sweaters, etc. Everything you could want over there. All right. And I also got a promo code for my good YouTube family members. It's SemperBK Reactions. All right, SemperBK Reactions. The promo code is one word, one love. Peace.